We're diving into the fascinating world of the Federal Reserve, dynamics in the light of recent political shifts, as we explore the intricate dance between the monetary policy and the political changes. Remember that this content is pure for entertainment purposes. So please sit back, relax, and let's unravel the enigma that is Jay Powell's statement. The Trump factor. The election of Donald Trump as the next president of the United States was undoubtedly sent ripples through the financial world. It's no secret that Trump and Jay Powell, the chair of the Federal Reserve, have had stormy relationship in the past. This tension sets the stage for an intriguing interplay between the executive branch and the central bank. Powell's political tightrope. In recent press conference, a reporter mentioned Trump's past criticism of Powell's performance. The Fed chair response was a masterclass in diplomatic deflection. I'm not going to get into anything political today. This statement alone speaks volumes about the delicate balance Powell must maintain between political neutrality and policy effectiveness. When pressured about the possibilities of resigning if Trump requests it, Powell answered there was a brief as it was definite. No. This concise response underscores the Fed's commitment to independence from the political pressures. The question of presidential authority of the Fed chair's position also arose. A visibly frustrated Powell stated, "Not permitted under the law." The exchange highlights the constitutional safeguards to protect the Federal Reserve's autonomy. Projections in the influx of the 2024-2025 outlook. The Federal Reserve's September meeting, there was a considerable discussion about potential interest rate cuts for 2024 and 2025. However, Trump's victory has cast a shadow of uncertainty over the projections. When asked about the fidelity of these forecasts in the light of the election results, Powell's response was a masterpiece of envision. "I wouldn't want to be comment. This no answer speaks volumes about the Fed's cautious approach to navigating the new political landscape. It's a reminder that what isn't said in the central banks can just be as important as there is." The elusive CSP reporter, even persistent, tried to pin down whether the projections for 4 interest rate cuts in 2025 had changed. Powell's response was another example artful dodging. "We don't fill out a summary of economic projections today, so I can't characterize where the committee stands." The statement is a prime example how the Fed uses procedural details to avoid making premature comments or predictions. This strategy keeps the market questions and maintains the Federal's flexibility and responsibility to the economic conditions. The new administration's impact. One of the most pressing questions is how the incoming Trump administration might affect Federal Reserve decision. Powell's response to the query has a study in measured caution. He asserted that the election outcome would not impact policies in the short term. However, he also acknowledged the uncertainty around the long-term impacts, citing that lack of detailed information about Trump's policy agenda. This balanced approach demonstrated the Fed's commitment to maintaining its course, while also recognizing the potential for significant policy shifts. Under a new administration, Powell must perform this dedicated balance of act, keeping one eye on the economic indicators and the other on the political horizon. Economic paradox. The cutting conundrum during the press conference is particularly intriguing. Questions arose. Why consider cutting interest rates when the economy data appears positive? With savings up, GDP strong, and the strong market rising, the case for rate cuts might seem. Powell's explanations eliminated the Fed's nuanced view of the economy. While acknowledging the positive indicators, he pointed out that the labor market has shown signs of cooling and that inflation has decreased significantly. He emphasized that the Fed's goal is to ensure the inflation continues on its trajectory towards sustainable 2% target. This response illustrates the complex interplay of the factors the Fed must consider in the decision-making process. It's not just about reacting to current conditions, but also anticipating future trends and potential risks. The average American struggles. Perhaps one of the most pungent moments of the press conference was when the reporter raised the issue of the average American's ongoing financial struggles. Despite the positive economic data, Powell's response was rare, candid, acknowledgeable, and a central banker. He had recognized that many people still feel effects of the high prices and relief that will take time on wages slowly rise to catch up. With inflation, this administration highlights the disconnect between microeconomics and indicators that have lived experiences of ordinary citizens. The 2% target is a line in the sand. Powell was asked if the Federal Reserve might lower inflation drop to below 2% to help Americans can catch up financially in the moment of the underscored. The Fed's unwavering commitment to its inflation target. His response was unequivocally no. Powell explained that low inflation can also pose economic problems, reinforcing the Fed's reserve dedication to maintaining a 2% target. This stance illustrates the Fed's belief in the importance of the price stability and its roles of fostering long-term economic health. Conclusion: navigating uncertain waters. As we wrap up our exploration of Jay Powell's recent statements, it's clear that the Federal Reserve is entering a period of heightened uncertainty. The interplay between monetary policy and the incoming Trump administration promises to be fascinating dance or economic strategies and political maneuvering. These changes highlight the Federal Reserve's commitment to maintaining its course amidst political changes. Powell's response, ranging from diplomatic to definition of firm assertiveness of the federal independence, provide a window into the complex world of central banking. As we enter this new era, it's more important to stay informed, engaged in economic developments. The Federal Reserve deserves will have far-reaching implications for all Americans, from Wall Street to Main Street. Remember, the world of finance, economics is every changer, and what seemed inevitable today may be upended tomorrow. Please hit the subscribe button to stay updated on all the questions developments. Thank you for joining me on this deep dive into the Federal Reserve recent statements. Your support and engagement make these videos possible. Next time, keep your eyes on the economic horizon and remember, in the world of finance, knowledge is powerful. Have a great day. I'll see you in the next video.